What is up? What's up, Cameron? What's up, Powers? All right. Bowman's Best down to 6. It's also my last box of Bowman's Best. What's up? What's up, Matt? Welcome. I should have put out the welcome Matt for you. Da-da-da-da-da. Nick, you're going to be the Cal Ripken of showing up to MBB streams. Let's see how much Twitter doesn't work today. I hope it goes well, too. I'm glad you say that. You never know what might happen. A mountain lion might come down, knock everything over. What's up, fire medic? Look, we got a fire medic. So that makes me feel a little bit safer. Auctions are ending like every 2 minutes from here until 6 o'clock. Baseball and football, guys. Football first and then baseball. I've got breaks filling. 6 left of Bowman's Best, and that can rip. We can rip personals. We can do auctions, whatever. Although I don't think I'll be doing live auctions with 12 people in here. I got a break with 6 left. I got a break with 11 left. I've got a break with 17 left. Got a break with 21 left. We're pre-filling Bowman Chrome U for tomorrow. I've got football personals. You can bid on all the auction items that end at 10 o'clock tonight. We're going to raid over to Wise Community Clubhouse at 7. Ryan, if you want to drop that link numerous times, go ahead. We're winging it. We're going to have some fun. After we powered down from the night stream last night, I messed around down here in the lab on my phone and doing whatever. And the next thing I know, it was 2:30. I said, well, I'm going to go to bed and get up at 8:30. Wife had a quarterly meeting at her job, so no gym this morning. So I knew I could sleep in. So I set my alarm for 8:30 and I woke up at 6:30. Couldn't fall back asleep. So I slept 4 hours. So I just need to make it about 3 more hours, and whatever happens, happens. So we're going to raise some dough for a great cause. There's nobody that doesn't know somebody affected by breast cancer, so including my family. So whatever you guys want to do. I will do $3 off if you want one of those Bowman's Best spots. Just send the offer. Then make sure offers are on. If you want one of those for $32, go ahead and send it. There's 6 left. So $3. We'll get those closed and ripped. Yeah, we're going to have some fun. The total already has got to be crazy. And then we'll raid in Wise Community Clubhouse at 7. Ryan, you can post the link too if you want. And then tomorrow, I'll be on during the day because we've got to rip Bowman Chrome U football. I will not hand off to Pittsburgh Payne, who's on at 7 o'clock, but he will hand off to Zebra Breaks at 8 o'clock, who will also be doing Bowman Chrome U football. And I've got all Brandon's Zebra Breaks Bowman Chrome U football listings and his other baseball mixers and his Leaf personals loaded up here in my shop for tomorrow night. But make sure you support Pittsburgh Payne Mike at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Halloween Slab Palooza. I think he's calling it All Slab Halloween Spectacular or Halloween All Slab. He's on for an hour tomorrow. He was kind enough to donate $500 out of his own pocket last night directly to our efforts for Susan G. Komen last night. And I know on Brandon's stream, he bought like 10 spots to give away in one of the breaks. So be sure to support him tomorrow. He's only on for an hour. And again, I'll be on during the day tomorrow. I don't know what time yet, but I've got to be done by like 4:30 at the latest, if I'm even on that late. So I'd like to burn down everything I've got. I may take next week off and do just like a quick auction stream next week or something. I'm leaving for that home opener for the Osceola Magic, the Orlando Magic G League team for their home opener. We're going to bring the MBB free card booth to Florida next week. So kind of pumped about that. But yeah, if we burn it down, I may take some time away next week. So let me see if we got any offers in. And so football this hour, every 2 minutes, another football team alphabetically by city will drop, and we'll rip the football auction break at 5. And then at 5, a baseball team every 2 minutes alphabetically by city will end. And at 6, we'll rip the baseball break. And between now and 7 o'clock, we're going to rip, we'll do live stuff, auctions, personals, any of these breaks as they fill. We'll wing it, whatever you guys want to do, and try to pack as much fun in the 3 hours as we can. But I got 4 small breaks here we can rip in the meantime as well. So, and then Ryan will stay on as long as he sees fit tonight. So he's got the green light to do that. All right, here we go. Cam, newest subscriber, just took $3 off. So we're down to 5. Let me see if I can get some help in Discord here. $5 left. Take $3 off. Send the offer. Or you can call it 10%. I don't care. If you need it to be 10% because you like even numbers, I'm okay with that too. So that makes it easy for you. I'm not worried about 50 cents. Not worried about 50 cents. I just can't find my original tweet. There it is. $5 left. Send offers for 10% off. And it rips first. Do I have any questions about anything going on tonight, this week, anything else? There's all kinds of a la carte items The football teams are still going way too cheap. There's a Mosaic hobby box in that. If you guys bid that stuff up and crush those auctions, I will add stuff if I need to. But there's a Mosaic hobby in there that goes for like $600. There's still some pretty cheap teams. But tons of a la carte items. There's some Leaf Metal 1-of-1 proof packs for $5. I'll add to your mail day. There's Optichrome. Those are doing well. And there's Leaf Metal Blasters. I think there's Leaf Metal Blasters for $15. There's maybe 9 left. And I'll add those to your mail day as well. So grab one of those. I got 62 Leaf Metal 101 proofs left, 8 blasters, and how many Optichrome? 16 Optichrome 101 proofs. We ripped some of those last night. The Optichrome are pretty cool. So take as many as you want. And if we want to rip a couple of them live, I can do that. Or I'll just throw them in your mail day and you'll be surprised. So whatever floats your boat. No, for the time being, I'm done with Topps basketball. Powers, did you get in it at all? I mean, we ripped a crap ton of it. I know Brandon did too. Did you get into any of that? Okay. Yeah. Maybe I did see you in that. Yeah, for right now, I don't. I've got a couple blasters left too, guys. So we can do some stuff with that. Man, I really need some people in here, though. All right. All right. Thanks, Nick. All right. Ninja Squirrel is in. That'll get us going here. All right. We're almost there. I'm going to go ahead and ping it. And this is MBB 1673. If you got to leave to go bid on football, by all means, go do it because it is soft right now. MBB 1673. This is Bowman's Best 2-box mixer. Yep, teams dropping every 2 minutes. Absolutely. Got the notification up. Gonna have a fun night. The 4 o'clock start is not ideal, but I tell you, the way my sleep went and everything else going on, it's about the best I could do. Well, then I was up against playing the delivery game because my Donruss football blasters weren't here yet. I wasn't sure whether they were going to come. And then I went retail hunting and found a bunch of them at Walmart for the football break. Thank you, Ryan. All right, you guys can do a full $5 off those last 3 spots so we can keep this thing moving. We're down 20 minutes into the stream now. Full $5 off. Yeah, so I went retail hunting all over town to find 3 Donruss blasters, and I went to Walmart and found about 12 of them. And then I ordered more online too. So yeah, time permitting, we can get goofy with some stuff, and maybe tomorrow too if I've got time. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Kennel? All right, Cam's taking one. Takes us down to 2. Guess that's on me for the weird start time. I think it's easier to get people in here at noon than it is at 4. Yeah, who knows, Ryan? Kind of all over the place. A ton of cool bobbleheads. A Caitlin Clark. That SpongeBob blaster ends at 10. It's funny because people were knocking each other over to pay $80 for SpongeBob blasters last week. They're going for $100 on eBay, and ours is $50 at auction. Last I looked, with a couple hours to go. It's a steal. Zach Spencer, what's up, Zach? Welcome back. All right, and that closes that. So let's get you to the next one. And then we're pretty much in offer season to close out Bowman Chrome U for tomorrow. Bowman Chrome U football. 8 left in the Breakers Light case, 13 left in the hobby case, 19 left in the dual case. Or if you want to try to get the combos split up or whatever you want to do. 7 left in the finest Chrome Hobby Holiday Mega 4 box. And that's $20. 7 left in that. All right, give me a second to build this real quick. All right, thank you, Nick. I told them to call you, see if they could get you to come in. I told him, I said, I think he'll come in if you call him. Hope that was all right to do that. So I worked with a guy that, long story, but he burned his house down. And he did it by soaking a towel in paint thinner, wrapped it around a space heater, and left it running on high. But he moved anything he cared about out into his garage. And when the cops or the fire department said, well, can we look out in your garage? And he said no. Well, anyway, he ended up admitting to do it because they threatened to name his wife as an accomplice. So anyway, he went to jail, but the jail system in the town he lived in would accept overtime for him because they were getting a portion of his money. They would wake him up and say, "Wake up, you're going into work." He's like, "No, I'm off today." "No, we accepted overtime for you." So they would make him get up and work overtime. Yeah. You know what, Nick? Be glad that you are at a place that needs you and has overtime for you, because some people aren't so lucky. I know, I'm sure it's annoying a lot of times or inconvenient. Just be glad it's there, man. So many people probably wish they had that opportunity. I'm sure some days it's a pain in the ass, but especially if the money's halfway decent. All right, let me build this out and we'll get to ripping. Hey, Ryan, in the future, we got to time out the auctions ending at a different time and stuff. Right? We're all out of whack. Going live in the afternoon, auctions ending in the afternoon, and yeah, I'm already second guessing this. All right. I'm going to scramble the teams. You guys continue to bid up the teams for the auction, and here we go. This is a Bowman's Best and a Bowman Hobby. Thank you, Nick. QCXYYT. HGDSSZ. Be prepared to look at the screen. Chiefs are ending soon. All right. Everybody be ready to look at the screen. Be ready. This is a best and a Bowman hobby. Trades are open. We got 7 left in the break on the stage. See if I can get some help for us. Start with Twitter. Cool thing about having all these breaks retweeted right at the top of my Twitter, I can jump right on and give them an update here. This break is a frickin' steal, too. Hashtag Twitter sucks. All right, nobody's even putting a trade out there? Not down to discuss it? Hi, Paul. Paul, is this your new gig now? This is more than I've seen you in frickin' 6 months. Kumar Rocker? Marte? Yep, it's right here. Oh, sorry to hear that, Paul. Oh, shit. It is not. Told you I was half asleep. Nice catch. Let's try it again. Ha! Look at that. Got a snack pack. Whoever it is, Ninja, I'm sure they're not here. What's funny is I had cracked the seal on this because it was from the rapper redemption at the National. Here's the list again. Cubs, Steve Rizzo, baseball cadre. Someone want to throw that in Discord for me? We might end up with more than 20 people in here. There's Mike. Six left and the one on the stage. It's Caleb. There you go. Yep. Tag whoever you want. Go find them on District. Tag them on Twitter. Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, MySpace, BearShare, call their cell phone, run down the street, knock on their door, Western Union, leave them a letter like Doc Brown did for Marty McFly, whatever it takes. We got time. That's weird because I thought I looked in the boxes. That's funny that was still in there. Huh. Old Honest Ben could have easily pulled that snack pack out. Crazy. That's been in there since the National, when they cut all the wrappers off. Since the National. Honest to a fault, guys. Historical. Down to 5. There's Chivo. You were rocking with the goat. Got a Jackson Merrill bobblehead. They were going for like 65, 75 bucks when Merrill's parents handed them out at the Tin Caps game. Ours is currently like at 25 bucks with a couple hours left. All right, here we go. Not even a hint at a trade. Not even a sniff. Bazana. Will Simpson to 100 A's for Sean Duffy. Walcott, Morris, Young, what's up, D-Vax fan? Kurtz. How about a Trout to 399, Angels? Dave D-Backs fan, did you see who you have? That's for Sean Duffy. I'll show the list again for anybody that walked in late. David, you have the White Sox and the Giants. Hopefully things are going well at the Bates Motel. Hagen Smith to 199 White Sox for Bates. James Wood, Condon. Rockies. Good looking card for Casada. Cam Smith. Eldridge. McGonigal. Anything McGonigal is going to be hot. That's for Rizzo. Drew Thorpe, red. Romo. Password. What do we have here? Crystallized Walker Jenkins. Throw that in the frickin' Discord. Twins. Corey Odlin. That might be Corey's PC, too. Corey, are you here? Somebody tag Corey for me. That might be his PC. Anybody have me to throw that in Discord? We're not even to the Bowman's Best yet. Ryan's got me. I don't remember Corey's handle. I'm trying to think. What's up, Abby? Abster. How about a Bo Walker to 10? Odland. Odland. Bo Walker, D-backs. That's for Casada. I don't know anything about Bo Walker, but it's to 10. Here, I might be able to pull it off the order list here. Hang on. Try literally spelling it out. Corey Odland. Odland. Yeah, we just tagged him right there, Dave. Right up above. So if you reach out to him through the platform, I can just take it from his stack to yours if you guys work out an agreement. Yeah, I'd like to get that going, Mike. That's a good idea. Yeah, David. So if you reach out to Corey above and you guys work something out, because this was a random team break, he probably doesn't necessarily care about it. If you guys work out a deal, both of you guys copy me. No, that was this is Casada. This is Casada. Somebody tag Casada. David, I told you wrong. This one's Casada. But same deal. He might work with you. We'll tag Casada, and you can reach out to this guy. There you go. That's who you want. D-backs fam. And then if you reach a deal with him, I can just move it from his stack to yours. You guys just both need to confirm that you made the deal. Copy. That's the cool thing about our group. I will handle that move for you. Indiana's the best. Guys, starting out hot. Let's see what's in this pack. Aiden Miller, bubblegum in a dish. That's for Pittsburgh Pain. I mean, it's Philly, but that's pretty much the same thing as Pittsburgh, except a little cleaner. Cleaner and the accent's easier to understand. Right? That's what Mike told me. I even asked him, I said, what do you think of Philadelphia? He said, it's pretty much the same thing. Cleaner and the accent's easier. Flores, Yankees, sunflower seeds. His words, not mine. That's for Harker. Montia, Penis, Tigers for Steve Rizzo. And a McGonigal popcorn auto. Holy cow. Tigers for Steve Rizzo. Somebody tag Baseball Cadre for me. Let's put this in Discord. We are not even to the Bowman's Best yet. Who's got this? Without the freaking random team, yeah. Random team. Casada, you hit the D-backs, and we have a gentleman, David, in the chat who was in this break as well. He's a D-backs fan, and I tagged you. Here's the card. And his 12-year-old PC is Bo Walker, and he's interested in working out a deal with you. So tag D-backs fam. If you guys work something out in DMs, you can just copy me in shipping notes. Yeah. It's at D-backs fam. If you scroll up, you'll see him in there. If you guys work something out, I can handle it in shipping notes. We are not even to the Bowman's Best yet. 5 left in the break on the stage, guys. We will rip that next. And the football teams are dropping. Dropping. I don't think he's in Discord. You'd have to just do it through district messaging. Through the DMs. Yeah, so I think we'd rip the next break, and then we'd do the football auction. You guys can close out those last 4 for me. That break is criminally underpriced, and I keep posting it because I'm lazy. Lazy Ben, just pissing the wackos away. All right. That takes us to the 2-boxer, Topps Chrome Bowman Chrome. Why can't I remember? I'm half asleep. 4 hours. $20. 3, possibly 4 autos if there's a bonus auto in it. 3 autos, $20. Topps Chrome Bowman Chrome. Both hobbies. 17 left. Good chance you'll hit a bonus auto in the hobby box. Not guaranteed, but the one we ripped last night had 4 autos total. Hi, Mike. Yeah, we are on fire. What's in this Bowman's Best? All right, there you go. Meadows, Jordan Beck, Jack Leiter to 75, Rangers. That's for Luke McKinney. Emiliano Teodo to 500. Game used, Rangers also. This is my last box of Bowman's Best. Arias, Fabled Phenoms. Aiden Miller, Futures Game. Max Clark. Capri Ortiz, Angels. Yeah, if you missed it earlier, I started opening the wrong product. Angels are Sean Duffy. Tyler Fitzgerald. DeVries. Marte to 250 Reds. That's for Amber. Hi, Amber. DeVries Refractor. Tatis Refractor. Caminero. Dylan Cruz. Impact Players. Langford to 99. Rangers spot is crushing it. Luke. Rangers killing it. Does it make you tingly in your special places, Luke? I have to ask because if you say yes, I have to jot it down on a sheet. Corbin Carroll to 150. Casada. I have people online that track that kind of stuff. Morabel, Angels again. I think we have a full house. I think we have a bonus auto and a full house. Hang on. I'll confirm it. Now, why did I think we had a fifth auto? I think it's just 4. 2 Rangers, 2 Angels. Boomer's got it on full houses. 2 Rangers, 2 Angels. No. That McGonagall is freaking sweet. Crystallized and the Bo Walker. Pretty sweet break, guys. There goes 3 Optichrome packs. Thank you, Ninja. We're going to save so many breaths tonight, guys. So what I told the lady at Walmart that stopped me when I set off the security thing with all the retail football I bought. I said, I don't have time for this. I bought these to save some boobs. All right, this is 1676. This was the break I started ripping earlier. Finest, Bowman Chrome Hobby, and 2 holiday mixers. 17 left on the stage. Finest holiday mixer. And what round is this? Round 3. Very popular. Very popular. Yeah. And you know what? They didn't even care how much I bought either. It was over $1,000. Didn't even care. Nobody was lined up. The Pokemon looked pretty full too, but I don't know what I'm buying, and I'm not one of those idiots that buys it just because it's there. I bought what I needed. I needed football. When I went into Meijer, they had some Bowman Chrome that I paid way too much for. Bowman Chrome Megas, but all right, give me a chance to build this. How can we get that one on the stage closed? That price is still pretty good. Pokemon for the cause. I don't want to keep pounding stuff in Discord because it's clearly not going to register. All right. There should be a couple more football teams left, and then that'll be done. I might have already posted this. Maybe not. clicking away. Hell, it's been stuck at 17 for a little while. I like the way you're thinking. Pretty fun last night. It was cool to catch up to some people I haven't seen in a little while. Ryan, I'll admit, I have not been in the Wise Community Clubhouse in a little while. Have you moved the furniture around? Have you done much in there? Anything I should watch out for? Have you painted recently? Yeah, anybody remember what he hit? If you hang on, Steve, we'll figure it out. I'll show you here in a minute. You have to buy one spot on the stage, though. What the hell was it, guys? Was it the McGonagall? If it was, you're going to shit a brick, Steve. As Negan on The Walking Dead said once, I hope you got your shitting pants on. Yeah, go look in Discord. It's a freaking banger. Damn, there's not a ton of people in this one, but that's all right. It'll make it easier to stack it. Josh Hinton, are you new? Josh, are you here? Josh Hinton. Yeah, there's only a handful of people actually in this. Let me see if holy crap, Crazy Rusty sighting. Cincinnati Kid 21. We're going to tag Josh and welcome him. Also, why does it suck so bad to spell Cincinnati? There you go. Cincinnati WKRP. Baby, if you've ever wondered if I filled out the break reward stock. Like to use my credit on a personal box. I think I've got everything filled out. Mark Casada has 8 spots in this. If I don't say congrats to somebody, just assume it's Casada. All right, this is a finest, a Bowman Chrome hobby, and 2 Christmas megas, holiday megas, sorry. And what's sick is I might be able to run this one more time. All right, here come the teams. All right, the baseball auctions are ending now for the next hour. A new team every 2 minutes, alphabetically by city. So I think Arizona's first, and then probably Atlanta, and then Baltimore. RBJ SPV. So every 2 minutes, alphabetically by city. Should be dropping baseball teams. WUVVPA. And be prepared to look at the screen. Again, there's not a ton of people in this. What's up, Rusty? Rusty. European vacation. Rusty. Trades are open. Welcome, Josh. You've got the Astros. What a way to welcome somebody in. Unless he hits what's his name in that Astros spot in the Bowman Chrome. All right, so back when I was opening the wrong product, Marte and Rocker. Yeah, it's probably on district. No, there's somebody else too. Hang on, Kevin. A's, Kevin. Excuse me. 13 left. Break on the stage. Yep, sure. Good luck. All right, it's just holiday. I got to check my messages real quick. Yeah, anybody that knows me knows. Last thing I want. Stealing the ornaments. You come over and I've just got... I showed you the ornaments before that we're slowly giving away. Nope. We have like 3 cases left. If you want a binder, please grab one. All right, here we go. I mean, we're not even putting a potential trade out there. Corbin Carroll, lights around the neck. I do not recommend that. Violates a lot of safety-related stuff. Mayor. Seeger. Snowflake. Harper. That's fine. Tatis, lights around the neck. Again, please be safe out there when you're got lights around your neck. Kikuchi. Yamamoto. Kikuchi to 499. Acuna. Skeens. Young. 32 in the chat. Sal Perez. 13 left in the break on the stage. Football auction break is coming up. Cam Smith. Elf Hat. Astros. For Josh Hinton. New guy. Pretty sure he's new. He might have been in something before one time. Rooker. Stole Altuve's hat. That's Altuve's offseason job. Simpson. Jackson Holiday. The Snowflake parallel. Mike's in for 2 on... Oh! Mike's doing the Bronx Legacy personal. Brandon will have to rip that for you tomorrow. Unless he's driving it up tonight from Missouri. Rip some Bronx Legacy. That'll be fun. Wilson. Elf Hat. For the A's. Skeens. Zach Veen. Reese Hines, 499 again. I don't get why they put these back to back. It's the dumbest thing. Scratch the crap out of them. And I don't even like the holiday stuff. And I care more about it than they do. Adley. Stole Altuve's hat. So we'll rip the football auction. We'll rip the baseball auction when that ends. This is the last hour for bids. Every 2 minutes, another team ends. And then this baseball break with 13 left. And hopefully that last baseball break that's got... I got all Brandon stuff listed for tomorrow in the shop. It's got 21 left on the other one. And then tomorrow is Bowman Chrome U football. 19 left, 13 left, and 8 left. And my 3 breaks there. And I've got all Brandon's Bowman Chrome U football. He's ripping tomorrow. Loaded up in the shop as well. What's up, Caleb? And then if you want to add any football retail rips personal boxes to your mail day, grab them. I've got like 10 options. I will add them to your break mail. And I think there's still a couple holiday megas left to close out your stack if you want to. Yeah, anything you want there. Everything from 23 select to 24 absolute. Grab what you want and it'll show up in your mail and you can rip it with your family or rip it yourself. Nola to 150 Phillies. It's for Casada. And then we've still got your options for Susan G. Komen. The Leaf 1-of-1 proof packs and the Leaf Metal Blasters. David Festa to 150 Twins. Casada. Did you say something? Nacho to 250 Braves for Casada. Get the Leaf Metal Blasters. Each blaster has an autograph in it, guys. Acuna to 99 Mets for Chad Rasner. Machado to 50 Padres. It's for Furtman. Lindor to 99. Leaf Metal Blasters. What do you say? Go faster. There's an uncommon. Bichette 150 Blue Jays for Mike Allsworth. Brooks Lee. Sasaki. That's uncommon. Blake Dunn Reds. That's for Philly Mike. Alcantara. Nico to 75 Cubs. That's for Jen Hayes. Malloy, 350. Tigers, that's for Steve Rizzo. Big night for Tigers stuff. And all my other auction items end at 10 o'clock. The bobbleheads, the Caitlin Clark, the SpongeBob Blaster, the Montgomery Club set. All right, here comes the Bowman Chrome. 35 in the chat. Love to see it. Matt Shaw. Trout to 150. Racking up some numbered Trouts today, too. Ryan Wise. Shrek to 250 Blue Jays for Pittsburgh Payne Mike. Dickerson Nationals for Mark Casada. Yeah, please subscribe. Big Lamp. Got to get Big Lamp subscription. Argilus. There's Goat. Let's see what Goat's up to. Weatherholt to 299 Cardinals. Pittsburgh Payne. How about a Maury to 299 A's? That's for Kevin Benson. K. Benson. Very nice. Yeah. It's a nice hit. Considering how cheap this break was. Ronnie Cruz, 250 Cubs for Jen Hayes. Hi, Jen. Cedeno to 250 Yankees for Rizzo. Butler, 499 A's. Soto. There's slipping Mike McGill. 12 left in that 2-boxer. Possibility to hit 4 autos, but guaranteed 3. $20. Baseball auction break is ending this hour, so get your bids in. We'll rip the football auction break next. And then we'll come back to that baseball, hopefully. I don't want to waste time trying to close those 12 spots when we've got something full right in front of us. So we don't need a tag. This is the only football we've got currently. All right, let's do it. Let me make sure everybody knows that break rips next. Football auction break rips now. Go to the land of tweet. Down at 12. Now, if I might need some help, if I pull something for a certain team and I don't sit here and look it up, you may have to say that was me or something. I'll do my best here. Let me make sure there's no glitched payments. Thanks for all the help, Goat. Looks good so far. All right, looks good. Looks good, feels good. Okay, so everybody in the break gets an Optichrome 101 proof pack. Everybody gets one of those. So let's start with the 23 Select. Let me see if there's a way to sort this. And if you like 23 Select, I've got Megas and Blasters loaded up in the shop right now. Ripped or shipped. I guess if it's tonight, depends on what time it is. But we can also do it tomorrow, or I can just add them to your mail. So ripped or shipped, Megas and Blasters. Should be fairly priced. What I can do too, if you guys don't call out that it was you that hit it, if I do a recap, I'll go through and, hey, so-and-so had the Panthers, had the Bears, etc. All right, here's the Select. All right, we'll need that break on the stage because we're going to have this done, I think, before the baseball auction's over. So 10 left. What's up, Harker? Then if you guys have any interest in the Bowman Chrome U release day tomorrow, we're trying to get those PYTs closed. If you want a combo split up, you want to split a case spot with somebody, I've got it posted in Discord. Just go in there and say, hey, I'll take the first half in the hobby case of Michigan if somebody wants the other half, or I just want Ohio State if somebody wants Penn State. What can we work out? Or just go in there and start the conversation. We'll get some of that stuff split up so we can rip those tomorrow morning. The Breakers of Light has like 8 left. I think the hobby might have a dozen left, and then I think the dual case might be high teens. Good luck, Goat. Be with you guys in a second. Yeah, keep grabbing all those proof packs. Everybody in the break gets a proof pack off the phone. Thank you, Goat. All right, good luck, guys. His fantasy is to become the head coach of the Seahawks, which I would love that for them too. Barkley, and if you want some select, I've got a ton of select. Addison. I'm not a fan of all the goofy die cuts. Too many die cuts. There's a Stroud, Flowers, Tua, another Stroud, Badgett, Achane, Kelsey, McCaffrey, Flowers, Richardson, probably hurt, Garrett, Mahomes, club level, Mahomes, concourse, Diggs, Addison, Levis. How about a David Bell, Browns? Watson, that's good for a massage. Gibbs. So you also get a massage with that. O'Connell. Jordan Howden. I like Joik Bell. Keaton Mitchell. That's to $2.99. Ravens. Josh Allen. Again, too many die cuts. Tua, Tank Dell, Stetson Bennett. Russell Wilson, Mahomes, turbocharged, Mingo, DeVito. O'Connell, Josh Downs, Puka, Robinson, Will Anderson, Diggs, Richardson, Pickens, Flacco, Kittle, another Richardson, Gervin Dexter, Laporta. Never seen so many Keaton Mitchells in my life. Fred Warner. Love Fred Warner. McCaffrey. Robinson. Laporta again. JSN. Barkley. You know, one thing we could do too. So real quick. Commanders, Phil Moore. Titans, Ninja Squirrel. Bucks, Cardware House Joe. Seahawks, Ryan Allison, Crazy Rusty. Niners, Card Warehouse Joe. Steelers, Harker. Eagles, Card Break Calculator. Welcome. An actual calculator. Jets, Andrew Moore. Giants, F26. You know what? I want to see what your real name is. Welcome. I'm not going to say it out loud just in case he doesn't want it out there. Giants, Furtman. Saints, Card Warehouse Joe. Patriots, Card Warehouse Joe. Vikings, Jason Lusk. Dolphins, Nick Big Lamp. He loves Lamp. Rams, Ninja Squirrel. Chargers, Campaign. Raiders, Campaign. Chiefs, Ryan Wise. Jags, Dan Dubay. Colts, Dan Cranium. Texans, Sean Allen. Packers, Garrett Madsen. Lions, Zach Spencer. Broncos, Paul Shine. Dan Dubay, Cowboys. Browns, Colby Meshi. Bengals, Nick Burkhead. Welcome back, Nick. Bears, Ninja Squirrel. Dan Dubay, Panthers. Mike LaPierre, Bills. Dan Cranium, Ravens. Card Warehouse Joe, Falcons. John Powers, Cardinals. TI-83, yeah. TI-83. I think I told you the story. When I was in high school, our women's high school coach was the calculus teacher, and he had all the graphing calculators because he had them as loaners back then. He had a whole box of them. He was walking down the stairs. The bottom of the box fell out, and he dumped them all, and they went down a whole flight of stairs, hard stairs too. The batteries, the battery covers, the tops, all these calculator parts just went flying all the way down the stairs. And I think at the time they were like $125 a piece, $150, and everybody's just standing there laughing at him. These were the recap out of Select. He was so pissed, screaming at us. The whole baseball team was laughing at him. Here's the Mosaic Hobby. That was the funniest thing because he was such a doucher. Yeah, every time somebody says graphing calculator, it's the first thing I think of. Same thing with Mosaic. I've got blasters and megas on 24 Mosaic. So take as many as you want. We're down to 9 baseball teams. We're going to rip that next if you guys can get that. I'll do 2 for 37 to get that closed out. 2 for 37. If offers are not on, tell me. You got to get that done. So 4 of you could cash in on that. 2 for 37. Or I'm going to make Ryan late for his own charity stream. Yeah, he was a jerk. Not Ryan, the basketball coach. And baseball was king at my school, so all the other coaches didn't like him anyway. All right, here we go. Neighbors. I'm not going to congratulate anybody ever again on this break, unless I look over and see your name since I read them once. Unless it's a freaking face melting. Mark Brunell. Flipper. Marvin Harrison, capital gains. Now you just need Harrison to do something. Rattler. I like Mosaic. What's up, Tanya? Did the offers work, guys? John Stinkbomb. John Stinkbomb to $199. Retail auto. My retail auto streak continues. Saints, Card Warehouse Joe. Addison. Carbon copy, we'll give that left side. Keenan Allen. Did it work or no? Or you guys haven't tried? Charles Haley, I like Charles Haley. Niners Charles Haley, not Cowboys. Bo Nix. Bricking a little bit. This was a hobby box. I think these go for about $600. Troy Fatanu. Steelers. That's the 15. He put the fat in Fatanu. All right. Offers work. That's the 15. Anybody know what that's called? Reminds me of Resident Evil for some reason. Umbrella. Men of Mastery. Worthy. Introductions. Chiefs. Brooks. Yeah, that happened to somebody watching one of Mitch Barnes' hype videos, MBB hype videos. I've had a bunch of calls, people want me to take them down. The guy watched one while he was driving. Hit the back end of a school bus. Bill Parcells. Neighbors, Prism. Neighbors. You guys are going to have more neighbors than gym neighbors. Puka Nakua. Kyron Williams. Go Irish. Mostert. Penix. Penix again for your Penix. Tessellation? I think you're making that up. My buddy got suspended for 3 months, Tessellation. They had him on camera in the break room. Adunza. Bears. What's up, Where's to Wear? Bo Nix. Prism. Andy Reid. Latu. Center Stage. Yeah, Tessellation. Said it was unsolicited from a coworker. Polk to 199. There's another auto. Well, this is a hobby box too. So, Patriots. Who's got the Patriots? Brooks. Tessellation. We're gonna tessellate and have a good time. Tessellation. Card Warehouse Joe again. He's got pick me syndrome. He thinks he's the star of the movie. He was running this scam on me in Discord where he had the wrong shipping address in his Discord handle. Left side, Randy Moss. Again, if you want some of this, blasters and megas, burn it up. Happy to add it to your mail day. Latu, Adonai Mitchell, Goff, Daniels Capital Gains, Worthy. I hope to be paying some capital gains next year. Watch Arrow, $ AERO. Myles Garrett. That's to 99, Browns. There's that. Then here's your 2 hobby autos. Sleeving them now. Plugging away. We're going to have a pretty big number for Susan G. Komen. Oh, no offers, guys. No offers. Here's the Donruss. Traveled all over town today to get this Donruss. And then it showed up. It still showed up. It went from today when I originally ordered to November 2nd, which is Sunday, I think, and then still showed up anyway. 9 left. You can do 2 for 36 to close that out. 2 for 36. So I'm stocked up on 2025, so watch for some more retail mixers that have 25 Donruss, the 25 Holiday Winter Donruss, 25 Mosaic, and I think, did I buy Elite? 24 Phoenix. I think Elite's coming this weekend. 25 Mosaic, 25 Donruss and Winter Donruss, 24 Phoenix, and I've got a little bit of 25 Elite coming. So watch for some 23, 24, 25 mixers, and hopefully that'll help me clean up some of that stuff. And I think we're going to do a football, baseball, basketball, triple sport random. What's up? There's Zach. Zach's back. All right, break on the stage is next. We got to close those last 9. We can hit it downtown in these, right? Even though it's retail. I guess the operative word is we will. So I've got 3 breaks left to rip in 75 minutes. Damn, I wish I would have had more time. It's too bad we couldn't have started you at 8, Ryan. Yeah. We were right in a Wise Community Clubhouse. Ryan, we can turn in the total whenever we want, right? Yeah. We should have ran this in the Tops Now room. All right, here we go. Cam's in. 2 for 36. What's up, Mr. Punk Christian? Might be a guy from Striper. You remember Striper? Two for 36. It is, Phil. It is. Yeah, it's almost over, too. Where you been? Jackson Dart. Jackson Dart. The good news is you've got time to help close the baseball break on the stage. 2 for 36. Genty. Raiders. Kid Reporter. Remember the whole thing we did with Kid Reporter when I first started? Chase Brown. Bungles. I already kind of like this. These are good-looking cards. Elway, Kings. Kyle McCord. Pearsall. Mahomes says referees lead Chiefs to Super Bowl win. Murphy. Dylan Gabriel. Bo Nix. Milroe. Gadzooks. Hubbard. Dominators. Did you guys ever play Unreal Tournament? Domination. Hertz, Galaxy of Stars. What are the odds on that? Galaxy of Stars. Somebody knows, I'm sure. Purdy. How about a downtown Megatron? Who's got the Lions? Downtown Megatron. Oh, is this the one that's actually Pettigrew? My buddy Aaron, I went to school with and worked with, is a big Lions fan. He was telling me about that. He'd love to see that we pulled one of these. Where's the orders? Zach Spencer. There's Zach. That's you, Zachy. Nice hit, Zach. Oh, referencing my question about Galaxy of Stars, so we don't know. Well, I guess we won't have to worry about painting much longer anyway, will we? Gadzooks. We're posting Gadzooks again. Zach, you want to move that? You interested in moving that at all? Tyler Warren. Jackson Dart. Ewers. Carter. Jeff Garcia's in this. Now I know I like it. JSN. Warren. I like this product. I ordered a bunch of it off Walmart.com. I saw the link posted this morning. I think it was Card Purchaser. And I got 12 of them from Walmart. And then I found a bunch of them at Walmart today. Shadir Sanders, Rookie Revolution. Browns. Again, I'll mix it with my 23-24 and burn some of this stuff up. You probably won't see me post these as personal rips. We're going to use them to burn up. Like I said, I had that big retail bulk deal to the tune of like 10 grand. Julian Love. Bomb Squad, Gabriel. All right, that baseball on the stage is next. I'm going to show you a couple of these cards from the Donruss here next. But We got to get that one. 2 for 36. And then we're going to rip the baseball auction. Let's leave these real quick. And then there's the Pettigrew. We're going to keep rolling. So we've got that break, the baseball auction. If there's any way in hell we get that other baseball break, and then we'll wing it, whatever you guys want to do for a little bit. Have some fun with it. All right, see you, Art. What's up, I Win Land? Where do you do that at? Besides Risk and Command and Conquer. Because I'd love to play. Our base is under attack. Oh. Welcome. You never know. I'm Ben. My last name's Smith. How stupid is that? Good luck finding a joke for that. Yeah, Command and Conquer Red Alert. I'd play the shit out of that. Till I found the code for to cheat and launch a nuke. Yeah, oh yeah. Send the electrician over. Yeah. Our base is under attack. For king and country. That was a fun-ass game. Going around getting your Tiberium ore. 2 left. No, I would. Play it for wax. MBB 1675. I'm down to find something fun like that to do. Since we can never organize a poker game. The classic, a guy I worked with sold me his Xbox One. And I bought myself Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I think I played it for an hour when I first got it and never played it again because I started doing this, I think. I just don't have time, guys. I told my son and somebody else, if you guys wanted to start up MBB gaming, we could make that a thing. And have like a gaming channel and a gaming brand, but I don't have time to do it. You guys have to do it. And obviously I would suck because I don't play. But I mean, I would sponsor it, whatever that entails, and bankroll it or whatever. But I mean, somebody else has to manage it, like Musket handles the poker stuff. I don't have time for that. You guys tell me what we need and where we do it and how it works and all that stuff. What nights you want to play and tournaments for wax if you want to play MLB The Show or Madden or whatever. I don't know if I told you guys this a long time ago, before like a bunch of people were playing online at home and stuff. I looked into a franchise of a place in New York called Game Time Nation. And you played like Madden tournaments and stuff and played online. And I looked into franchising one here. And you rented out like time in there. And you had like food and snacks and drinks. And you hosted like Madden tournaments and stuff. And I had a bunch of people from my work were going to invest in it and stuff. And then it was weird how things timed out. First wife was pregnant with my daughter, and I got in like a car wreck and stuff and was off work, and a couple of the guys backed out and stuff. We ended up not doing it. Thank God too, because then next thing you know, people were playing at home and playing online, and yeah. But did the research, was looking for a building, and was going to go out to New York and check their place out and all this stuff. And yeah, it was going to be a thing. Looked into like buying the furniture for it and like a gaming lounge. Now you could probably do it for a tenth of the cost. And you could literally do it from freaking home. I used to love playing freaking games. I think I told you before, a bunch of coworkers played Tecmo Super Bowl, and I used to freaking destroy him. One dude, I think he still owes me like a couple $100 at $5 a game. And his mom would be like, Jeff, I know Ben's not coming over here to play Tecmo Bowl for money. No. Yep, it's exactly what I was doing. Guy was in like his mid-20s, living at home, and I'd come over, clean him out, $5 a game. Then he'd want to go 10 and want to go 20. Light him up like a frickin' Christmas tree. All right. Here is here's the last one, guys. There's the last one. I got to figure out what I can do for you to get you to close that. I'm open to suggestions. I missed part of a conversation there somewhere. Nick, why are you guessing that? Because I don't have them sitting out in front of me as I roll out the baseball break? Or you gave up that there was no dolphins in it? Nick, I will have you training others by this time 8 years from now. Whatever it takes. You will be the head of customer service. All right, I think the baseball auction's done. All right, here we go. This is a Topps Chrome and a Bowman Chrome. I believe so. Did I 75. ZXWOMV. All right, everybody buy a spot in that break on the stage, and we're going to do a Trust Me Bro break. I'm just going to call it Trust Me Bro. Or you can wait for me to say what I'm going to do. AZGYMV. All right, here comes your list. Look at the screen. Get ready to look at it. Nick, first call is going to be, yeah, can you see if I filled out my rewards document? Yeah, first call is going to be, do you know the number for customer service? Hey, I'm at Target. Is anything here worth it? Maybe $16.75. No, half the time it'll be, did I hit anything? It's like, dude, there's 300 different people a week in a break. Did I hit anything? And then their screen name is Alien Boy 68512ZXK. I hit anything? No trades, guys? Wow, nobody on the Trust Me break. That got me 5 people. That's hurtful. That is hurtful. That is hurtful. Must be a lot of new people in this stream tonight. Why do you have a football with a kid on it? Anybody need to see the list again? Hey, if they do that, if they say, "Did I hit anything?" Be like, "We both know what you hit, and if I have my way, you'll be in the back of a squad car by this time tomorrow morning," and then just hang up. Phillies for Mets. Red Sox Reds. Phillies Mets. Red Sox Reds. We both know what you hit. If I have my way, you'll be in a back of a squad car in a couple hours. Phillies Mets. Reds. Red Sox. Last call on trades. Last call. I've got 2 so far. Mark comes here and audits my screen time, my rip time. They're gonna lower my rating at the International Breaking Council. Doug, it would make you wonder, because if there was such a thing, why is it not filled is the real question. That's the question. If there is one, why is it not filled? Makes you wonder. I mean, where are we even at? All right. Trades are closed. Several opportunities. I feel like I could have been better today, but there's a couple for you guys. All right, here we go. Chivilli to 150, Rockies. The problem is I work for you guys. You don't work for me, so there's really nothing I can do about it. That's for Quesada. Montero to 25, Tigers. That's for Quesada. If you don't feel like I work for you, wherever else you break, you probably shouldn't be giving them your money. Stop going there and spend it here. Quan to 199. Skeens. Because there is no me if there's no you. That's my favorite Pink Floyd song. I would just be one of those guys that makes YouTube videos, unboxing videos, where he just opens shit up and shows you. How boring. How boring just opening it up for myself. Yeah. Hey guys, here's what I hit. Hey guys, I recently purchased a hobby box of 2025 Topps Chrome. Hits to follow. Be sure to like and subscribe to the video. No thanks. Hey guys, Ben here. I just purchased a 2025 Topps Chrome hobby box. I'll be posting the hits and talking about the parallels. Be sure to like and subscribe the video. The difference is I'd probably have 35,000 followers and make $14,000 a month in monetization instead of been stuck at 4,300 subscribers for the last 4 years and making like $1.20 a month. Snell to 299 Dodgers for campaign. Uten? It sounds like Yosemite Sam. Red Sox for Fill more. I wish we would fill more. Farabus 150 Phillies. Phillies are Phil Moore. We're just talking about him. 2 Utes. 2 Utes. Were you really crying, Doug? Hey guys, Ben here. I just recently went to Walmart where I purchased a 2025 Topps Holiday Mega. Be sure to like and subscribe to the video. Nick Kurtz. Cam Schlittler to 150 Yankees. Pinkston. Guys, jot that down because Pinkston will tell me tomorrow he never hit anything here. Big B to 150 Tigers. Casada. There's Pinkston. Yeah. Out of sleeves, out of top loaders. Be right back. Whoa! I almost fell. Whoever was sitting in this chair a couple minutes ago had trash on the floor. About busted my ass. All right, I'm up. 14 left in the Trust Me break. Really? Ah. All right, we'll rip the auction break next. Feel like I've lost my powers. Auction break is next. Now the downside is I got to tell everybody the auction rips next. Come on, chat. Hey, what I should do is everybody that's got a stack here numbered on the rack, and we spin like a wheel, and whatever number we hit, we give away that person's mail day. And they just have to deal with it. They sign on beforehand. Yeah. If you've got a stack that's been here like over a month. All right, I've tipped off the Discord about the Trust Me break. Yeah, Pinkston, I don't even know if there's anything here. Ben, what's in this break? I can't read. Well, it's funny you should ask. Finest, that was donated by me because I love boobs. Bowman Chrome Hobby, donated by me because I love boobs. Howdy Mega, same. T205, yep, you guessed it. They're literally my favorite thing. Topps Chrome Hobby, yep. Nick, just calm down. Nick, just calm down. A 20-box case of Leaf Trinity blasters. 20 people, we'll have to random the spots. 20 people will get a Leaf Trinity blaster. And then the other 10 people will get a Leaf baseball proof pack or a Leaf metal proof pack, because I think there's 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then like the last 2 spots will technically get a metal proof pack. So every spot, kind of like the football got, except this one you'll get, every spot will get a Trinity blaster, or, because in the description I put either, and I think in the tweet I might have put and, but you're getting 20 people get a blaster, and then the other 10 get the proof. So let me make sure no payments glitched. So we'll have to run a random at the end of this break. My Red Bull's kicking in. It is kicking in. Last thing Derek did when he left was hook me up. Now, how can I do this where... All right, so listen up. Where the hell did everybody go? Fillmore Nationals, Shapiro Blue Jays, Matt Bashir Rangers. Welcome, Matt. I know you were here last night too. Pittman Rays, Pittman Cardinals, Tanya Mariners, Campaign Giants, Brent Spirnack Padres, Mike Allsworth Pirates, Nick Burkhead Phillies, Birmingham A's, LaPierre Yankees, Mike LaPierre, Shapiro Mets, Doug Martin Twins, Kevin Fee Brewers, Steve Rizzo Marlins, Jules Dodgers, Cardwarehouse Joe Angels, Rich Meyer Royals, Todd Peoples Astros, Furtman Tigers, Nick Bowling Ball Rockies, that's Big Lamp, Campaign Guardians, Furtman Reds, Carl White Sox, Scholze Cubs, Rizzo Red Sox, Phil Orioles, MTV Mike Braves, and Cara D-backs. And again, don't let me forget I owe you a random at the end of this. Grow up, Ninja. Remember the SNL Dan Aykroyd, the artwork? He's like, Titian. Honest to God. Titian. $13 left in what's become the Trust Me break. Disappointing. The negative vibe is killing my fundraiser mojo. That's okay. Speak with your wallets. No boob will be left behind. Unless it's Nick, if he doesn't raid with us into the Wise Community Clubhouse. Ha! Steve. Here's the chrome part. Jeff gets it. Cheerio, 150 Brewers. Yelich, 199 Brewers. Wilson. Judge. There's $40, your American League MVP. Take that to the bank. Will Clark to 10. 10 of 10. Look at that freaking gorgeous ass card. I bet the Giants went for peanuts. Oh, $42. Campaign. Certainly not. Thank you, Cameron. Scooble. T205. I'll be honest, I'm glad to be done with these. This is the last one. I'm over these. That Will Clark is gorgeous. Nice hit, Cameron. Piedmont. Capital, Sovereign. Cycle. All right, there's your, that's the stuff we'll sleeve, the Piedmonts. Correa, Ward, we'll top load these because of the backs. Fitzgerald, Polar Bear, Ward, Cycle, Sovereign, Correa. Let's see what we got here on the regular backs. Noel. Let's sleeve that little bastard. Thorpe. Sasaki. Sleeve. Load. Nothing. You'll get nothing and like it. Caddyshack. Teddy ball game. Oh, look at that. Freeman to 99 and Yandy. Dodgers, Freeman to 99. Lee. Problem is, I can't tell you what I'm doing before it fills. Then it's not a trust me break. Campbell. Dylan Cruz. Santa hat. Yamamoto. Ramirez. Cam Smith. Pete Crow Armstrong. Candy cane bat. Teoscar. What did I tell you guys last night about proving a point? Anybody that listened to me late last night. Mayo, even if it meant losing money. All right. Recap so far so I can get some of this stuff out of here. There's the Clark to 10. My God, that thing is gorgeous. That's my favorite card today for sure. It's a beaut, Will Clark. Let's rip the Bowman Chrome. All right, there goes another U team. find this break here. Did I not tweet this break out at all? No, that's not it. That's not it. That's it right here. James Wood, Church to 125 Cardinals. Campbell. Gonzalez to 250 Giants again. Holy cow. Way to get your money's worth. Medina, Merrill 499. Rodriguez, Dominican Republic, Tigers. Miranda, Tigers. Walcott to 50, Rangers. Campbell. Finest. Contreras, 99 Brewers. Sasaki. Colt Keith. The Tiger Heat continues. Chapman, 150. Giants. Same thing for the Giants. Judge to 99. Gunner. Evan Carter. Finest moments. So different and so new. Rangers have been pretty hot too. Judge to 60. Pearl. Checkerboard. DeZenzo, 325 Astros. Dana to 75. Lindor to 350. Guys, I am going to run the random later and show you who won the Trinity Blasters and who won the 101 packs, okay? Because I don't have a list to randomize. So I'll do that later. I owe you that list. Fair enough? I've got to put that list together and I'll post the results let's say tomorrow. I'll post that tomorrow. All right, MBB 1664. $16.64. $19 people. One of the biggest events we've done this year. Find that incredibly frustrating. All right. All right, looks like I just bought 10 spots. Breaks closed. Here's a charity item for tonight if you want it. For Susan G. Komen for breast cancer. My wife just had stage 0, and it was freaking brutal. I can't imagine what people went through that had the more severe stages. We caught it early. And it freaking devastated us. I can't, and she still went to work. She felt bad that she didn't feel like it was serious enough for her to get any kind of attention because she knew people had it worse and it wasn't as bad as what other people had it. So she didn't want any attention or special treatment. Still went to work and went to treatments during her lunch hour for like months consecutively, and didn't want to do anything or wanted any extra care or anything because she knew people had it worse. So, all right. All right, so I've got 10 spots in this. Let me get this built out. All right, first time in 6 years I've been in my own break. All right, wish me luck. Hopefully I hit something here. Then we'll hand it off to Wise Community Clubhouse here in about 15 minutes. All right, here we go. Handing it off to our biggest fundraiser event all year that we'll have all year in 13 minutes. All 20 of us. All right, here come the teams. CMW UGB. All right, here come the owners. LWUWXB. All right, trades are open. All right. Rizzo, Pinkston, Brandon Mason, Ninja Squirrel, Brian Wolf, Pittman, Campaign, Phil, Doug, Jeff, Dan, Tamboli, Heiser, Ben, Ellis, Rizzo, Campaign, B-Fred, Ninja, Rizzo. All right. Break is a Bowman Hobby, a Bowman Chrome, a Holiday Mega, a Topps Finest. Let's add a Topps Finest to that. Everybody in the break gets a pack of sleeves, a pack of top loaders in that order, pack of top loaders, pack of sleeves, and your stack is automatically closed. Closed stack. Sleeves, top loaders, add a $350 box of Finest, a $30 Holiday Mega, and your stack is closed. You know what? Why not? I went to Meyer today, paid $60 for these Bowman Chrome Megas. We'll add a Bowman Chrome Mega too. I was pissed that I overpaid for Bowman Chrome Megas. Let's add a Bowman Chrome Mega as well. There you go. If I say trust me, it means trust me, guys. Brewers Reds. Next time I say trust me, act like you've been here before. This is MBB. I don't take 10 spots. Cards Orioles. The hell you will. All right, I got Cards, Orioles, Reds, Brewers. Anybody need any of my teams? Anybody's PC, the White Sox, the Astros, the Rockies, the Dodgers, the Nationals, the Rangers, the Pirates, the Braves, the Rays, or the Twins? If it's not your PC, do not ask. What do you got to trade me? So I added 425, 450, 450, 570, about $600 worth of stuff. Oh, and the shipping. So about $750 worth of stuff. Mine doesn't count because I'm not shipping to me. But so when I say trust me, close the frickin' break. It's a great one to go out on. Nope, can't now. We got to hand off to Ryan here in 4 minutes. This is what I needed, more baseball cards. All right, so $750 worth of bonuses, a $25 break. All right, good luck, guys. Trades are closed. I got Brewers something and Reds, Cardinals, Brewers, Orioles. Cardinals, Orioles, Brewers, Reds. Yep. If I hit something you like, you can pay me eBay comps for it. Good luck, guys. Jared Sundstrom to 199 Mariners. That's for campaign. What's up, Skylash? Welcome. Senard to 150 Braves. That is for Ben. Wilson. Yofri Rodriguez, 250, Brewers. That is Brian Frederick via the trade. Trade Magic. How about a logo fractor for Caden Kendall Twins? That is for Ben. All right, here's your free Bowman Chrome Mega. Yeah, Steve Jones is not in this break. It's Rizzo. What's the confusion? Ballesteros to 50, Cubs. That is for Rizzo. Ramirez, 299, Guardians. That is for Rizzo. What's up, Lake Murray Cards? Welcome. How are things going on Lake Murray tonight? All right, here is your free Holiday Mega. Pete Alonso. I need to write down. Everybody in this break gets sleeves and loaders. Everybody in the break. And your stack is closed. McClanahan. Shane, not Rue. Suzuki. Nobody cares. Sagasy to 299 Cardinals. That is for Pinkston and Westberg. Festa. Cruz, Santa Hat. York. Alvarez, Snowflake. James Wood. B. Crow Armstrong, Candy Cane Bat. All right, your free Topps Finest box. $350 value. Thanks for trusting me. Good luck. Semyon 75 Rangers. For Ben Langford. Cowser. Orioles for Phil Moore. Marte 350 D-backs for Tamboli. Wilson to 200 A's for Ninja Squirrel. Thanks, Perry. Appreciate it. PCA to 250 Cubs for Rizzo. Festa Twins for Ben. Strider to 10. Ben. Dylan Cruz to 300. Ben. All right, last box. Remember, everybody gets sleeves and loaders in this spot. Except for me. I will just use them to top load and sleeve cards. Last box, then we're raiding over to Wise Community Clubhouse. If you didn't hear, we've got a big fundraiser event today. Shane Smith, 99 White Sox. Ben Bazana to 150 Guardians. Rizzo. Sedano, Yankees, Tamboli. Zach Cole, Namala, 299. Blue Jays, Brandon Mason. Let's go raise some money to fight breast cancer. Garcia, Orioles, Phil Moore. Maury, 399 A's. Ninja Squirrel. Ramirez, 100 Guardians. Ramirez. All right, raid time, guys. Thanks. See you over there.